Take 9 numbers, arrange them in a grid, 3 rows, 3 columns. Make every row add to the same sum, every column, every diagonal. There's only one way to do this. 4, 9, 2, 3, 5, 7, 8, 1, 6. Every direction adds to 15. The total is 45. This is the magic square of Saturn, and it has been known for over 4,000 years. What is remarkable is not that it can be done, but that it must be done in precisely this way. The numbers have no freedom here. Given the constraint of universal balance, they can only sit in one arrangement. This is not a puzzle with many solutions. It is a structure with one, and this is what makes it magical. A magic square is a portrait. Not a portrait of a face or a landscape, but a portrait of a planetary force, rendered in the only language precise enough to capture it: mathematics. Saturn is the planet of structure, limitation, and irreducible order. It squares the smallest, 3 by 3, 9 numbers. No room for excess, no space for elaboration. Everything reduced to its minimum. This is Saturn in mathematical form, austere, exact, and perfectly balanced. Jupiter's square is 4 by 4, 16 numbers. The rows, columns, and diagonals each add to 34. The total is 136. Already more generous, more expansive, more room to move, and yet still perfectly ordered. This is Jupiter, abundance within structure, expansion that does not lose its balance. Mars is 5 by 5. The Sun is 6 by 6. Venus, 7 by 7. Mercury, 8 by 8. The Moon, 9 by 9. 81 numbers, each row adding to 369. Notice the progression. Saturn, the highest and most distant planet, has the smallest square. The Moon, nearest to the Earth, has the largest. As you descend from the celestial to the terrestrial, complexity increases. More numbers, more relationships, more moving parts. This mirrors reality itself. The divine is simple, the material is complex, and everything in between comprises the layers of manifestation. But here's the astonishing thing. At every level, the balance holds. Whether 3 by 3 or 9 by 9, every row, every column, every diagonal produces the same sum. The order that governs Saturn also governs the Moon. The mathematical harmony that shapes the most abstract force shapes the most concrete one. The principle is the same. Only the complexity changes. This is why the traditions did not treat magic squares as mathematical curiosities. They treated them as keys. From the square, you derive the seal by connecting the numbers in sequence, 1 to 2 to 3 and onward, tracing a line through the grid. The resulting shape is not designed. It is discovered. It emerges from the numbers the way a crystal emerges from a solution, inevitably, necessarily, as the only form those numbers can produce in space. The seal of Saturn is angular and sparse. The seal of the Moon is labyrinthine and dense. Each seal looks like its planet because each seal is its planet, expressed not in metal or light, but in geometry. From the square, you also derive the names of intelligences and spirits. Numerical values converted to letters. The mathematical signature of the planet translated into something that can be spoken. Number becomes geometry, becomes language. The same pattern, expressed at every level. This is what the ancients meant when they said mathematics is the language of the celestial world. Not that the stars do arithmetic, but that the same order which governs the stars can be captured in number, and that number, properly arranged, becomes a point of contact between your world and theirs. A magic square is not a decoration to put on a talisman. It is the mathematical key that tunes the vessel to its proper frequency. Without it, the talisman is inert. With it, the metal begins to sing. What pattern are you trying to tune to? What frequency are you trying to receive? The squares are ancient, they are precise, and they are waiting, as they have waited for millennia. For someone who understands that number is not merely the practice of counting, but is the discipline of architecture, the architecture of power itself.